Hey everyone, Dr. Kyle here. If your pet is scratching, licking, chewing, basically doing their best breakdancing with fleas impression, there's a really good chance that allergies are behind it. But what kind of allergies? Today, we're going to dive into the difference between environmental allergies versus food allergies and going over some dermatitis because that usually comes with both. And how do you actually tell them apart? So let's jump in. Environmental allergies are caused by things like pollen, dust, mites, grasses, and molds. All the fun stuff floating around that you and your pet can't exactly avoid. In pets, environmental allergies usually show up as itchy paws, red bellies, ear infections, constant licking or chewing, sneezing, watery eyes, mucousy eyes. It's not like hay fever in humans, except they're usually scratching instead of sneezing so much. And you're about ready to Google dog-sized bubble wraps. These allergies tend to flare up seasonally, spring or fall most commonly, depending on what they're allergic to. What is dermatitis? This is just a fancy term for inflamed, angry skin. Derma means skin and itis means inflammation. It's not a genius diagnosis other than they usually use steroids for inflammation. It doesn't actually tell you why the skin is mad. Dermatitis could be from allergies, fleas, bacteria infections, yeast, even shampoo reactions. So think of dermatitis like your pet waving a big red flag saying something's wrong. Your job and your vet's job is to figure out what's causing it. The skin can look bright red, especially on the belly and the groin, the underarms, and between the toes. It can be warm to the touch. There may be small raised red bumps or pustules, sometimes mistaken for pimples. There can be crusty or scabby spots, especially if your pet has been scratching or biting. And with ongoing inflammation, the skin can become thickened and dark and leathery or elephant-like. There can also be hair loss, bald spots, especially on the paws, the legs, the belly, the end of the tail, and ears when scratching. And some forms of dermatitis can cause flaky skin or peeling. It might feel like greasy or waxy in some cases too. Hot spots are a form of dermatitis too, and they can be moist, raw, oozing patches, like the dog chewed through their skin. They can be fast forming and painful, and if the skin is broken, they usually require antibiotics. And let's not forget the odor. Yeast and bacteria thrive on inflamed skin, giving that classic corn chip aroma, or just straight up funk. Let's talk about food allergies. Now, these happen when your pet's immune system freak out over something that they're eating, usually a protein like beef or chicken. It could be dairy, it can be grains like wheat or corn. And here's the curveball. Most food allergies in pets don't show up as stomach problems. Nope. They show up as, you guessed it, itchy skin, ear infections, licking the paws, chronic ear gunk. Sometimes the stool will tend towards the softer side, but not always. And food allergies usually don't care about seasons. They're year-round symptoms. If your pet's itching all 12 months out of the year, food should be on your radar. How the symptoms compare. All right, let's line these bad boys up side by side so you can actually see the difference. In short, seasonal equals environmental. Year-round itching, think food. Random outbreaks, it could be dermatitis or an ear infection and parasites. Maybe not worry about it. Now, here's the million-dollar question. How do you actually figure out which one it is? Is it food or is it environmental? Here's the detective work that you and your vet should be doing. Number one, a seasonality check. Now, if the symptoms come and go with the season, spring, fall, whatever, environmental allergies are a pretty strong suspect. And number two, a food elimination trial. If your pet symptoms are year-round, it's time to do a strict elimination diet. 8 to 12 weeks with either a novel protein like rabbit, fish, hydrolyzed protein, no table scraps, no treats, no cheating, not even one little training treat from the dog park. If your symptoms improve, you've nailed it. It's a food allergy. And number three, allergy testing. Blood testing or skin testing can find out exactly what environmental allergens your pet is reacting to. It's helpful if you want to get fancy with allergy shots or tailored treatments. There are other labs that test for food allergies, although they can vary in their results, unfortunately. Number four, rule out parasites and infection. Sometimes it's not allergies at all. It's just fleas, mites, or yeast. A good vet will scrape, swab, comb your pet like they're looking for hidden treasures, and sometimes they find it. Here's where it gets messy. A lot of pets don't just have one thing. They might have a food allergy and an environmental allergy. And after months or years of scratching, biting, and chewing, boom, dermatitis joins the party too. And hey, with the side of yeast. So now you're not just treating the cause, you're also treating the skin that's already damaged. The bottom line is, start simple. Work methodically, Rule things out one by one and be patient. Allergy detective work takes time, but your pet is worth it. And if you found this helpful, smash the like button and hit subscribe for more no-nonsense pet health advice. And drop a comment if you have any questions about your itchy pet. I'm Dr. Kyle, helping you decode the madness behind the scratching, one paw at a time. See you next time.